Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1999 Venturi Atlantique 300 bi-turbo. France's answer to a supercar. And yeah, I mean, maybe the French are on something because this thing makes an awful lot of power. 642 horsepower, mid-engined rear-wheel drive. The GT2 mod actually does correct this car a little bit because the engine made too much power stock. It made 310 instead of 210, which is what it should make because I believe this has a Peugeot or Renault engine in it, 102 V6, and the weight was changed about as well. But either way, this car still makes mad amounts of power in the base game and in this one. Mid-engine rear-wheel drive, 642 horsepower, 1,138 kilos. I am expecting this to be quick, although I'm expecting a lot of turbo lag. Anyways, to find out how quick this car is, it is going to get 6 laps off the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5 RS, that's set the time at 27.086. In terms of where the Venturi Atlantique will go, I don't really know. I mean, mid-engine cars usually aren't very good around here, but we have had a couple of the boutique supercars do quite well, i.e. the Vector WH Twin Turbo was ridiculously fast. So this really just depends on how controllable it is. Lotus Esprit 30.592. I think this should aim there and then go from there to see how much quicker it can be. I remember the Esprit being quite quick, but I don't think it had a turbocharger. I think that was just a V8, whereas this is pure V6. I tell you what, the traction this produces is incredible. The actual traction out the corners is really very, very good. It's just getting it to behave on the grass is going to be the problem here. I think this could be phenomenally quick. Wow, yeah. A little bit sloppy in that second sector on this lap, but still, we'll get a good banker run in. It is in the under 30 club. It's a deserved member as well, actually, because this is really nice to drive. I'm not sure what those rear lights are off. I'm assuming something French. I also love how this is a 1999 car, but it doesn't look it. It really doesn't look it. I remember, in case you're wondering, the car years might be slightly different on this series than they were on the original run of this, is because this time round I've actually done some research. In the old series I just assumed everything was the oldest version of what it could be, and then there was a couple of cars that I erroneously called 2000 as well, when obviously there wouldn't be because this game was released in 99. Yeah, even though I think that's because actually the GT Wiki has got that wrong on some of the cars. But anyways, yeah, the Atlantique, I did actually look this up. This is a 1999 car. The only problem I have with this car is the gearbox is limiting it a little bit. I mean, fractionally. You can just feel there's not as much power as you'd like in certain gears. Come on, rush to the line. 29.907, that could go fractionally quicker, I think. I do think that could be a little bit quicker. It's actually a thousandth off of that Tommy Cairo we had. It's... Do you know what? It feels a lot better than that Tommy Cairo did. The only problem this car really has is over the grass it is a little bit unstable. That's the issue this has, but other than that, this is a really good car. A really, really solid choice, that. I think on a normal track, that would be bob on. It's a shame that last sector went to pot, because I think this could be a 29.8 car, but yeah, I mean, it's quicker than the Esprit, which is what I wanted from it, so... And it's in the under 30 club as well, which not many cars are. But no, 29.907 will place this into 42nd place. It is quicker than an Impreza wagon, quicker than a Camaro Legacy, quicker than the HKS drag car, quicker than a Celica, quicker than a Lancia Delta. You know, this is it the quickest French car we've had so far? Just having a look. I think it is. Yes. I'm not going to say it with much confidence, but yeah, I think that's the quickest French car that we've had. Really, really good car to drive that, actually. I'm deeply impressed. Like I say, around a track, or around a proper track, not a go-kart track, that would be phenomenal, because the amount of traction it just has on that rear end, I think it's one of the unsung heroes of this game. Unfortunately, I think this car does cost like a lot for the performance figure. For 210 horsepower, you're paying 104,000 credits, I think, which is a lot. But for the traction you get from this thing, it's incredible. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. And until then, farewell.